The Sidebar Podcast presents a new adventure to enjoy. Join our heroes as they travel through the cosmos, completing bounties and expanding the gate map, never knowing what is going to confront them at any turn. Where will they find themselves marooned this week on Space Quest?
As we bring it back to the crew of the Disco Skylar, as they find themselves on Eris Outpost, stocking up for their next mission, Duran goes on about a memory he had of his mother.
I'm telling you, it was crazy. This woman, she could convince anybody to do anything. Like, there was, FNC, the big evil company, they had this thing where they kept going around Mars and they were buying all of the water reserves from the smaller settlements and trying to sell it back to them. And she put in like this law that she got passed that just basically banned them from doing anything to do with liquids, full stop. It kind of like stopped their whole entire gas business for a while too. It was a whole thing. That's when they started freezing the gas because it wasn't technically a liquid. There's always a way to get around these types of things. But like with the diplomacy and stuff, she worked through it and was actually able to best the company, albeit briefly, but she definitely ticked them off in the process. If I had like 1/8 of her diplomatic ability, I really feel that I could get somewhere in this world. But instead, I'm right where I want to be with my best friends.
Aww. Aww.
Inquisitor, as you get a blip on your messaging device. As you're picking up supplies, you intercept another Martian communique. It states the following. This video log was sent to the Martian Senate from Eris Outpost from the missing senator. This is a matter of national security and treat it as such. We have authority from FNC to scour Eris Outpost for any clues to a destination, and we are authorized to use force. And the video log appears on your device.
Duran, have you seen this video log? Let's review this together. It might have some leads towards your mother regarding this missing senator.
At this point, I'm happy to see anything.
Should we bring in the crew? Let's. We might need some backup with this threat of violence that they're posing.
If they're not too busy, I don't like to bug them with these types of things. I know everybody's kind of got their own stuff going on right now. I'm just happy to help.
I think we may need the so-called big guns on this one.
Yeah,
crew,
absolutely.
if you want to gather, let's review this this video message together.
Ox is sitting on the couch reading a newspaper. He just folds it and palms it down. It's like, oh, I thought you would never ask.
He's just like overhearing us, like eavesdropping, waiting for us to make the official. Okay, so I want to gather them up and like use minor illusion to pour some tea. It's not actually there. And then play the recording for them all so that they were all in the loop.
Okay, with this tea that's that they're sipping from, but it's not actually providing them with anything. You guys see the face of the Martian senator, Duran's mother, Philae Menko Delano. She says, "If you are seeing this, it means I have been captured by the Brotherhood of Dust. Their objective is to relocate their faction to a planet beyond the Arakoth Gate. Upon completion, the Brotherhood will cease raids on our terraforming sites and agree to a ceasefire. I am to be held as a political prisoner until this mission has been completed. This is a tactical decision I personally made to ensure the completion of Project Blue Sky without any further setbacks. The rest of the Martian Senate may disagree with my approach, but to hell with them. Where have their military tactics gotten us so far? This is my mission alone, and I don't want Mars or any other authority escalating this conflict. When our people look back in history, they will not see the magnificent vistas of Mars stained with blood. as you guys sit, kind of taking this log in, an announcement plays over all the communication devices on Eris Outpost. Occupants of Eris Outpost, an active investigation has begun on premises. Commence gathering in the docking port for questioning. You are to remain on Eris until you have been cleared by the authorities.
Do you have a transcript of the video?
Sure. I'll send it here.
Darren, that's your mother?
Yeah,
She's a
it
fucking
is.
smoke show. What happened?
First of all, thank you, Ox. That truly means a lot. And secondly, she always has a greater plan in mind with things. Like, I can only assume that there's got to be more to this than she's letting on.
Do you know who's the Brotherhood of Dust? Never heard of them.
Well, the Brotherhood of Dust, Jugal.
Yeah. So
Well,
well, Inquisitor has some information about them.
Inquisitor, please tell us about the Brotherhood of Dust.
yes, they seem to. Their objective seems to be to relocate their faction to a planet beyond the Arakoth Gate. I don't know what else. What
Yeah,
cool, yeah.
Here,
that was in the video. Yes, we saw that.
Yeah.
Are they smuggling drugs? What's this dust? Are we talking stardust?
So
the smudge notes in his hand. He's like,
give me a.
He spilled fake tea on them.
Yeah.
It was a blank paper to begin with.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Duran, give me a let's say a history check.
Okay. First roll of the game here, people. It's a big fat 8. Oh, sorry,
8?
no, it's not. It's an 11. I read it.
11?
I read it as 9. I read a 6.
So you're not too familiar about this because it really this sort of faction got started after you left home, but you've heard from certain Martian newsletters and sites and whatnot, and from your family that it's basically a anarchist group that's that lives on the outskirts of Mars, basically in places where the bubbled colonies don't reach. They live outside on the actual atmosphere, like in the atmosphere of Mars, because they're essentially humanoids who have adapted to that environment, and they are adamantly against the terraforming mission of Mars because that would mean that their territory would no longer cease to exist. And that's kind of all you really know.
Crew, do you remember those mysterious catering deliveries we've been seeing? Seems like Lord Xander has been providing arms to this Brotherhood of Dust.
I don't understand why. Like, I don't see how that's beneficial.
Perhaps we haven't overturned every stone yet. We must investigate further.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like getting questioned by the Port Authority here isn't somewhere I personally want to be. So
this is Eris Outpost. When they tell you to stay, that's when you have to go.
I'm just going to go hide in the cargo hold. I bid you all adieu, and I will see you momentarily. And I'm going to just go and open up a box. Go into. I want to go to the ship, open up a box, and get in it.
Okay, so I'll set the kind of stage here for where you guys are. You guys are basically on Eris Outpost, where Eris is an old research station that was converted into essentially a junker outpost, like a refueling station. The walls in this outpost are covered with rust and grime, and the equipment is old and outdated. But it doesn't seem to bother the denizens. It's divided into 4 wings, separated by purpose. There's a research wing, there's a repair wing, there's a market wing, and an inn wing. Its main purpose today is to serve as repair and relaxation hub for unsanctioned bounty hunters not looking to feed the corporate machine on quests. And just about anything can be found on Eris if you look hard enough for it. You guys currently are in the market wing, where essentially this is it's essentially a long corridor with open workshops that line a 2-story hallway. And as you guys are walking through this this area, you hear shouts from all directions, like junkers, basically merchants trying to sell their wares and scrap to anybody looking to spend a little spaso.
Where's our ship?
So your ship is all the way in the repair wing / docking bay, and that's where the questioning is happening.
Hey,
So are there guards? Go ahead.
Ox, let me borrow your clothes. Swap outfits with me.
No way, they wouldn't fit you.
That's fine. I can't look at me. I'm quite clearly. I'm not. I'm gonna get questioned, and I don't want to get questioned, man.
Don't worry, you're not gonna get questioned. Did we put any spaceos into the fuel generator?
I mean, not so much. It's been a while, at least.
What do you reckon? We could go maybe 1-2 light years?
I'm probably 0.9.
All right. Well, maybe leaving's not really an option then.
I mean, we could put some into it, but everything costs money, and it's a limited supply. You know.
Well,
I don't think we should leave. I've been looking for this lead for a very long time, and I think this is our opportunity to turn the questioning around. Perhaps we can capture a guard when they come to question us, or perhaps we can make a plan to lure one of them into our ship and trap them, like how Durin wants to trap himself or hide in the cargo bay. And then we can turn the questioning around and see if that gives us a lead.
all right, yeah, take my clothes. Fuck. I'll just start stripping.
In the middle of the market wing, there's a
I'm
wolf
also
whistle.
My
I can't
outfit
believe-
is
I can't
literally just a
whistle.
zipper that goes all the way down. It reveals that I didn't have much on under it. I was just wearing a jumpsuit with nothing underneath, basically.
There's a
Damn.
huge bush.
I'm wearing a pair of underwear that says Mars on the ass. Like,
Nice. Like
just across
it's
the
just
face.
across
Yeah.
the cheeks. All right, awesome. So you guys are stripping currently in the middle of this market wing. As you guys see some of the junkers, like the message repeats over the communication devices on Eris. Some of the junkers just act like it's business as usual. But some of them you can see like some stalls and some kind of shops are closing down their doors, and you can see like instead of like they have open signs and then closed signs, they flip them over and it just says fuck off. Doesn't say closed.
Can you remind me what's the 4th wing research repair market, and what was the other one?
In.
I want to go up to one of the junkers that's open, and still open, and just kind of browse the, be like, hey, you got anything useful, any good parts?
Okay. Yeah, what are you looking for, pal? You can see
Well-
this guy's like this guy's just just a grimy individual, very unkempt. He's got a big set of coveralls on, and then he's just got like a wrench in one hand, and he's got his hands on his hips.
Well, our fuel generator could definitely use a new set of spark plugs and some, just honestly, it could use a lot. Let's see what you have.
Listen, pal, I don't do too much in terms of fuel and whatnot, but I make a mean armor hull. If you're interested
All right,
in
I
that,
don't care about that. Where's the fuel guy?
the fuel guy, huh? Well, seeing as this is Eris Outpost, I mean, fuel guys are hard to come by, if you know what I mean. Not
All
really
right, well,
sanctioned.
that's no
Wink.
use to me. Hey, do you know what this announcement's all about? What's going on here?
All I know is there ain't no rats on Eris Outpost, if you catch my drift.
I see one walking over there on the ground.
He throws his wrench at it. Probably getting into the food stores. God damn it. We have robot cats for that. The hell is that doing there?
Robot cats, you say?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe you do have something that'd be interesting. How much for one of those robot cats?
You can see like this old rickety ass. Like it's basically just a bubble with four legs, but it doesn't have like the legs don't actually move. It's just got like wheels underneath. The legs are just for show. When it spins, they move, and it's sitting on one of the crates. You talking about old Bessie there?
I'll give you 7 pesos for it.
7 pesos. She is my heart and soul, and she
All right, 70 pesos.
What the?
roll a persuasion check for me.
He 10 times his bet there, Jiggle.
Yeah.
I'll see with
That
advantage.
says
With
no.
advantage.
All right. With advantage, persuasion's gonna be 15.
Sold. She's all yours, pal. Here, I'll even throw that rat in there for you. And he picks up the wrench and he scrapes off the rat. There you go. Drops it.
I
Nice.
take the cat under my arm. Is the rat also robotic?
The rat looks like it is robotic.
I take the rat too, and I open up like a compartment on the side of my mech and like put the rat in one and close it and just like take the cat and kind of hold it.
Okay. You're just holding this oval shaped cat that's barely looks like a
Yeah.
cat. Yeah. Okay. So as you guys are kind of talking to this guy, you hear more and more of these shops being closed down, and then you guys hear footfalls, like marching, echoing through the corridors.
Do the guards look like they're? I mean, do we see the guards? Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna.
Okay, I got
Oh, sorry, never mind. Go ahead.
I get 21.
21. Okay. You don't see the guards, but you, with your keen ears, you definitely know what marching, like military ordered marching, sounds like, and it's definitely heading towards your way. You also see, with that perception, you see like a like young child, like just a small boy, probably no older than 12 years old. He runs from one of the corners, like where there's like a T intersection. He runs from the corner and then whispers in one of the junkers' ears, and he pulls out something, whispers, sends a message, and as soon as the message is sent, you see like a number of different junkers just open up their communicators and they all see the same message.
I want to run up to one of the junkers who pulled out the thing and say, "Buddy, tell me what's going on here, and I'll make it worth your while."
Huh? Gives, pal. Let go of me. You see this guy? He's got like a parrot face. He's got large plumage, and he's just wearing this kind of rag on him.
Okay. And okay, so so Inquisitor lets go of him, straightens up his feathers, and says, "Here, take these few pesos. Everybody has a price for their information. Give us the heads up. What's happening? What's coming around that corner?"
How much pesos are you giving him?
So how happy was the guy when Gopher gave him 70? Did that seem like a lot?
He was ecstatic.
All right, I'll give him 50 pesos.
50 pesos. All right. With the right price, anything can be bought. Thanks for coming. Come in. And he gestures you guys.
The name's what?
Rakan.
Rakan. Raccoon.
Rakan has
Or reconnaissance.
for us.
Reconnaissance. Okay, Mr. Rakan, lead the way.
All right. He you can see he's got like a little trinket shop. He's got like a little workbench in this like kind of boxed area. These are basically like these stalls that all these junkers have are essentially workstations and markets, or like shops in one. They have like glass paneling and then door that opens up into like their actual workspace, but the glass is really just for show, because as soon as you walk by, one of you runs a finger through it and it's just holographic. Like it's there to give the sense that there is some sort of security. There's not. This is just they can't afford that here. But as you guys are led into this purveyor shop, you can see all manners of cylindrical objects just hung upon the shelves, ordered very neatly. And he beckons you guys to come in. Come on.
Shuffle in, crew. We don't want to waste any time. That marching sounded like orderly fashioned military crews. We do not want to get mixed up in that.
I put Ox's beanie right on the top of my head, so it's like my head's a bit bigger than his, so it's sitting kind of like up, and his shirt is like very much a crop top, and like his pants look like capris on me.
When I see him put on my hat, that's the last straw. I go and I take the hat back and I put it on, and I pull out these little tiny half moon glasses that they sit on the very tip of my nose, and I pull out this little tiny screwdriver and I'm, wait a second, Duran, and I'm just like have this little mechanical bracelet that I'm just like tweaking and stuff. Yeah, put this on. This will help you. And I give you effectively it's one of my infusions. It's a bracelet that has its replicate item. It's mask charm. So it's basically while wearing this charm, you can use an action to cast disguise self. DC 13 to discern this disguise. Once the spell is cast, it can't be cast until the next sunset.
Okay, how long
Either
does
you can
disguise self last in this instance?
So it can last for 1 hour normally, or it can last for 6 hours and the item is no longer usable. So you can choose to make it last for 6 hours and then it just doesn't work anymore.
All right, I think to myself of why I had to go into these small pants that I'm currently wearing, and think about how uncomfortable I'm going to be when I disguise myself as something else.
Well, no, give me my clothes back. I mean, this is the alternative. I didn't want to give you this because this thing is not cheap. The pots that go in here. There's a little bit of magnesium, which is hard to come by these days. That makes this thing work. So Could I have my pants back, please?
For the second time in 5 minutes, Duran and Ox strip down to their underwear
Yeah.
in the middle of the market square and put
Yeah,
their
well,
clothes back
you guys are in the shop. Rakan's explosives is what
Nice.
what it's advertised as. But he puts down the shutters. Basically, like the windows have a tiling effect, and it just goes from transparent to just opaque. And there's actually now a force field that stops anybody from entering. We're leaving.
When I see Duran in his underwear that say Mars, I'm gonna be like, "You better watch out, Duran. You know, looking that hot in a place with explosives could be dangerous."
Flushes.
Rakan, tell us. We held up our end of the deal and sweetened the pot. Now you hold up your end. What did you see on your communicator? What's happening out there?
It's a lot of pigs. A lot of pigs. They're coming to get our information, but they don't know that we don't have any.
What kind of information do you think they're going to squeeze out of us?
Out of us? We're two different parties, my friend.
Oh no, we're
We're
all
all
friends.
people of Earth.
I put my arm around him.
Yeah.
We're not all people of Earth, Q. I'd look at him side-eyed.
Listen, pal, I don't know nothing about nobody unless you got a little bit of money to pay for it. Rakan can get good insider information.
This fucking bitch. We already paid him.
He
Just a
was-
little piece of shit.
the payment was it seems like the payment was to shelter you, but he's squeezing.
How much money do we have?
Rakan, you're an entrepreneur.
Tons.
Yeah.
I like a man who knows business.
Yep, business is Rakan's number one suit. That and explosives.
Now I like that.
You can
'cause I
see
don't know-
Duran's getting like visibly like annoyed with Rakan. Like,
I don't know much about business, Rakan. I'm more of have skills in other things, which is why I kind of respect it. But why don't you let us in on what exactly you have to offer us before we start putting out any further payment.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll. I'll say with advantage because Inquisitor has also been grilling him.
Sure. Uh, 16.
16?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Rakan's been very busy past few days. Very busy. Selling a lot of these guys. And he points to the rack of cylindrical objects. You've all seen some sort of these. They're all grenades.
Oh.
What?
Rakan. How about we make each other rich and we buy some of those grenades off of you? And by helping out your business, you help us out with some information.
Curious. Very curious. That's an interesting proposition. Well, I suppose if you have money to spare, I can part with some grenades. Rakan has sold quite a few in the last few days. A lot of the same people.
Who
Yep.
are these same people buying up your inventory?
Thick black eyes, bald head, and a
excuse me,
tattoo of a comet.
What did you just? Oh, Say
Oh,
black
could these
eyes?
be?
bald head.
Well, are they humanoids? Humanoids? Are they humanoids? Okay.
Yep, just as humanoid as these guys. And he points to well, really, Ox is the only one that looks.
It's organics, what I
yeah.
meant to say, but yeah.
What do you mean Duran doesn't look humanoid?
Well, yeah, it's true. Duran does too.
I mean,
Does the rest of the crew know about the children of the comet?
Nope. That was like you've only just heard about it from the casino
In the
Reddit, though.
magazine.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you kept that secret at least.
Yeah. Okay, I won't say anything.
Yeah.
I'll just nod. Okay. And did these buyers leave Eris Station, or are they still here?
Don't know. Last I saw them, they were in the inn wing. Preaching.
They would.
what do they preach?
End of days, end of days. You know, that sorts.
Just a bunch of kooks.
Inquisitor nods. Yes, a bunch of kooks, indeed.
Probably not worth our time.
Anyways, sounds like they're after the Brotherhood. Or Martians. Probably not related. You guys gonna buy anything?
I'll buy your whole inventory.
A full inventory.
Wait, how much does it cost? How much does it cost first?
It's a big move, man.
As you ask, you flip over.
Yeah.
You flip over a tag, and you can see one of the grenades is priced at 1,000 pesos.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah,
We
you
can
have to
buy-
ask,
How much?
you can't
How many
afford.
grenades?
What's that?
How many grenades do you have?
He's got. Let's see.
How many spaces do you have?
Yeah.
Don't we have 90,000?
What is
Oh,
this we,
no.
motherfucker?
Yeah.
You're buying all
What?
the grenades.
2,000.
Yeah.
Talk about-
You guys got 9,000 from last session.
Oh, I thought we had
And now
90,000.
no, 9,000, and that was split between the
Fuel?
five.
Who needs it? We got
Yeah.
grenades.
He's currently got he's got a number of different types of grenades that he's got for sale. If there's specific ones that you're looking at, so you can see like you're perusing the rack basically that he has all his grenades on, and you can see roll here. Let's see. Roll 68 for, or sorry, not 68. Roll 3d8s for me, and tell me the result of each one of those. Or anybody can roll.
I got 6,
6,
2,
2.
6 again.
Okay, roll one more.
I can reroll. The 2 again. What
2.
the hell?
Okay, roll.
Wait. 5.
5. Okay, so he has EMP grenades, stun grenades, and cryo grenades.
Would an EMP grenade kill Inquisitor?
Bro.
No.
Yeah, it has to, right? Once,
Yeah,
once
it's-
it only makes
it's just-
sense.
No, these are
Yeah, that's so fucked up.
this says weak field EMP grenade.
Oh, bull.
Ah.
Okay.
So yeah, so he's got a number of them on sale, but those are the 3 types that he
On
carries.
sale, you say?
Yeah. No,
You
no.
didn't say for sale. You said
For
on
sale,
sale.
yeah.
Oh, on sale. Yeah, well,
Hey,
on sale.
on sale.
yeah. The rest of his
They're on
inventory.
sale for 50.
The rest of his inventory has been cleared out.
So it's the only thing that he has in it. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not really on
I want
sale.
to steal.
Yeah, if everything's on sale, then nothing's on sale.
The name of his business is 50% off. Like
Yeah.
No, his business says Rakan's going out of business store.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got
These low, I'll never recover.
he's got EMP grenades. They're 120 pesos a grenade. He has stun grenades, which are 300 pesos a grenade. Cryo grenades, which are 350 pesos a grenade. And he's got one very special grenade that is in like its own fancy
We'll take it.
case.
We'll take it. Say no more. We'll take it.
Yep.
All right. This one is called Gravidic grenade.
Grab a dick?
Grab a
Grab a dick?
dick.
What?
Grab
Grab
a
a
dick. No,
Grab a
Gravidic.
dick grenade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gravitic grenade.
It's called the Catholic priest grenade.
Oh, shit.
Under 12.
All right, record the disclaimer.
Disclaimer: We
Please
We have
know
no
that it is only
affiliations.
Aaron that holds his particular opinions. For everyone else's opinions, please feel free to email them at sidequestrp@sidequestrp.org. Thank you.
It's actually
We're non-profit.
sidequestrp@gmail.com.
Wow.
Go ahead
Do
and
you
send
have
us
an
your-
email?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
have an
do
email.
have an email.
Amazing.
Of course, we have an email. We have a website. You probably haven't even been
We
on
have a
it.
website.
Yeah,
We have a
first time hearing
website?
about it.
Hey, this is 2023, bitches.
We're online.
Is it any
Anyway.
good?
We're on the
Go
line.
ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of grenades for sale. There's 7 in total. So there's 2
What if we just kill this man?
Damn.
That would
There's
be-
two-
Yeah,
that would
with
be-
an ongoing investigation.
What's stopping me from buying the stun grenade and then using it on him and taking all his other grenades?
Morals. That's
Morality.
There is-
Good thing I don't have any of those.
well, the moral of the party. That's what it is.
Don't be a toxic gamer. Don't be a
Yeah.
murder hobo.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys like? That's those are his wares.
So did you say there's stun grenades?
So here's the count. So there's 1 EMP grenade.
Okay.
There are here, roll a D4 for me. I can't seem to roll it.
I got it.
One.
4.
4? Okay, there's 4 stun grenades.
Ooh.
And then roll another D4 for me. Anybody?
Oh fuck! Here, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
One. One?
If you did
Yeah,
one, you
So
might as well
there's 1 cryo grenade. So 1 EMP, 1 cryo, and 1 stun grenade. I
You
have
said
the
4 stun grenades.
4 stun.
Yeah.
Stun
do.
grenades.
The cryo seems like pretty good. The
So here,
cryo and the
I'll
I'll
send
buy
you
all
guys.
4 stuns.
Okay, all
How
4
much are
stuns.
they? It's 1,000
Yeah,
pesos
1,200.
each.
No, it's stun grenades are 300 each.
300 pesos?
Yeah.
Oh, easy peasy. I'll buy all of them.
I'll
Okay.
buy 1 stun grenade off of
Off of
what's your
Ox.
name again? Yeah, off of Ox. For like 15% like more. Like I'll just pay
No.
$300.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
give you one because as I take the stun grenades, I'm gonna go over to you, Baron, be like, hey Doc, you've been kind of quiet and you're kind of like a good member of the team, so I got you this because I know that you like harvesting organs from people while they're still alive, and this thing it'll knock them out, but it's not really gonna kill them, so you can really get in there and get those parts whether they're still alive. So it's just a little something for you. And I give you 2 stun grenades.
I'll rotate over to Ox. Were you speaking with me? Were you talking to me?
Nope. Here, have these.
Thank
Give
you.
him 2 stun grenades.
Okay. So I posted the stats of the stun
Tear
grenades
rolls down my face.
in the maps and
That's-
notes.
Damn.
if nobody else has a particular affinity towards this EMP grenade, I'd like to purchase it.
It's all yours, Q.
All right. He dishes out the coin.
120 pesos.
Pretty cheap.
Can I as we're making these purchases, can I slide next to Inquisitor very stealthily, like really
Okay.
kind of cool and slick, like Inquisitor is? Hello.
Hello.
I think maybe this gentleman is hiding something from us, something he doesn't want us to know. Do you want me to take a crack at him?
Your intuition is sharp. I'm thinking the same. But he still has to share information about what he heard about, or what he heard from the others. Do you think you could squeeze that out of him as well?
Oh,
Or should we do that first?
I think I could squeeze it out of him. I'll fucking just like a slug make my way over to him.
Nice.
Okay.
The ends justify the means. Do your best,
Mhm.
Doctor.
I'll approach him.
Okay. Oh,
Hey, I can see you're being a little bit playing your cards close to the chest here. We really need that information. Like really bad, like desperately. We will give you anything you ask for that information. Anything. You name it. We have a spaceship. You could have
Ah,
Hey,
Baron.
now.
Baron. Hey, Baron.
No.
Take
Inquisitor
anything.
puts up his hand. It's like, Durin, you hired me for my services, and I think you need to trust me in my judgment to say
I didn't
let the
expect you
Baron
to
do his thing.
subcontract to this fucking guy. He's trying to give away our shit.
Honestly,
Don't
I'm a
worry,
We've been
little.
guys.
subcontracting since the mushroom
He's about to
planet,
break.
and it's
I've almost got him where I want him.
you guys
I-
hear
I,
knocking on the door outside. Open up! This is a Martian investigation.
Use your bracelet. Use your bracelet, Darren.
I use my bracelet. I'm like panicking, and when we were on the casino, Titan, I believe. Where's the casino? Was it
The
Titan?
moon of
Oh,
Yeah,
Titan.
Titan.
There's a
when we were
moon.
on the casino Titan, I saw a big wall poster of Dean Martin, and that's like the only
Oh.
thing that pops into my head. So I like quickly like turn myself into Dean Martin, and I'm just like standing there like full outfit, and I'm like, I just like
Fix
I
yourself.
smile and wink. I wink at Ox.
Close for business. Please come again.
Okay,
Another
yeah,
knock.
yeah, Pally. Why don't you take your business somewhere else? I like give a thumbs up to Ox as I'm like doing it.
Hey.
We are authorized to use force.
Hey, Raccoon Recon. Why don't you just let them in? I mean,
Raccoon.
you know, if they're gonna give us a harder time if we keep them out, just open it up for them.
Inquisitor curses under his breath. No, he curses in code in his mind.
We haven't
Yeah,
done
it is
anything
mine.
wrong. They can
001
question us like
101
day. We have no
01011010101.
He
we have no information, like you said. Like
he
whatever.
shifts over to
Bullshit.
you. He leans in real close to you, Gopher, like with his beak uncomfortably close to your helmet. This is an illegal weapons operation. I
Yeah,
don't think they want any part of this.
Well,
And he he hits a button. He like breaks glass on the wall, hits a button, and then just you guys hear just chains fall down on the front of the like the store, and then it just closed off. Like alongside a force field, there's this barred portcullis that now blocks anybody from entering or escaping. And then he just opens up a back door and starts running.
Oh, I mean,
Start stuffing
we
their
gotta run
pockets.
after that.
Everything we can see.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we take that gravity? Can we take that
Yeah.
gravity thing?
And the
I
grab
always
a dick.
also reach for a couple grenades.
I want the cryo grenade as well.
That was
Where's
a,
the
You
back
guys can take the gravity
there,
one.
there's
Uh,
I want the.
there was one cryo grenade and then one gravitic grenade, and that was it. That was the
Yeah.
rest of them.
I want the cryo one.
I won't grab any grenades. I'll just start following him out the back door and like just try to look where it leads.
Okay.
I'll grab
Um,
the gravitic grenade just so we
Does it
don't
like
leave
lead
on that
outside
turn.
into the market area, or does it like lead into a weird tunnel or something?
Yeah. So as you poke your head out the back door, you can see it basically leads to a very narrow channel that runs behind all these shops. You can see it's essentially like the alleyway of this wing of the station. It's where deliveries and supplies get shipped, and there's this rail that runs all up and down this whole this whole alleyway, and you can see like a couple of grav carts that ride on magnets that zip up and down this track. And you can see currently fleeing the scene is Rakan on one of these grav carts, just like straddling this thing and just like tipping one of his feathers off to you as he's probably 300 meters down. This thing is fast.
What a bitch. I could probably snipe him too, but I won't.
All right, boys, let's get the hell out of here and back to our ship before this shit hits the fan.
How many? What do you call them? These carts? How many?
Grav cart.
Grav cart.
Right
They're
now,
zipping by.
yeah, they're zipping by. Well, there was
Oh.
one that was parked there and it zipped by, but it looks like there's not too many. There's not any left on this.
It's like a moving train sort of situation.
Should we?
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
Should we go to the inn wing? Now there was a lead, right, towards the people who were buying grenades that were there.
Yeah.
We might
Alright,
learn
let's-
some more about what's happening here.
Let's run
From
down this
them.
hallway and after Rakan.
Okay.
Fucking recon.
Whatever,
You guys
we
are-
catch 'em.
You guys are gonna
Buddies.
chase him.
Well, not chase him, just
Okay.
go in whatever
Just
direction.
in that direction. Okay, gotcha. You start. Is everybody running through?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do that run where you don't have traction, so you just run in place for a second.
Run in
before you get
place.
traction.
Scooby Doo sound effects. like-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does the
Aaron-
Baron do the Naruto run with his arms behind him?
Always.
Yeah.
Well, for increased speed.
Yeah, obviously.
Aerodynamics, of course.
Decreased drag. So you guys start ripping down the hallway. Behind you, you guys hear a loud shockwave emanates through the through like this little alleyway that you guys are in, and you see smoke coming from the doorway that you guys entered from. It seems like they breached the the hall.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
They
the
knock
door-
once, and then they're like,
Well,
"Fuck it, open up."
they knocked 3 times, and luckily you guys took all the grenades that were in there. Or else that would have been a messy situation.
What if no one was just home? What if what
Yeah,
if he was
well,
out?
They heard
did
us, they
answer,
heard us
didn't they?
talking.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, I guess.
And a giant cage shut in.
Can I cast a minor illusion to make a wall, or is that a big illusion?
One brick in a wall, maybe.
Like
No, minor illusion.
there was a sliding door. You could have just closed that on your way out.
No,
I'm sound
We're
like
we're
us.
long gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're long
All right.
gone.
So you guys are just ripping down the hallway. As you guys are ripping down the hallway, you guys hear like echoes of conversations all surrounding you. And then you guys continue. How far are you following this hallway down for?
Are there like other doors?
Yeah, there are other
Somewhere.
doors that are passing you on the right, and they look like similar, like almost escape routes for the rest of these junkers. Some of them are closed, some of them are opened.
Are there
Why don't we
any-
just go through and open?
yeah, are there if there's any that are like open and like you can see through
Yeah.
all the way back to the main market hall? Maybe just like
Yeah.
back in there.
Well, hold on. Do we want to go to the main market hall? Wouldn't that be where the other people are? Other soldiers?
But they don't know who they're looking at. They haven't spotted us yet, right?
But they're looking for anybody.
No,
though. They're
we're like way
questioning
down.
Anybody.
We're far enough down though now.
Yeah, we can just blend.
Yeah.
Ramp
Oh,
up
okay.
a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
So you guys swing through. Somebody roll a d6 for me.
Yeah, 6.
6?
Oh.
Okay.
Bailey just
You-
coughed. It was a 6.
Yeah.
It's 2, 6. 6. Oh, sorry.
Two.
2. Okay. You guys, as you guys turn, Gopher, I'm going to assume you're leading this charge, unless stated otherwise.
He was
Okay.
up front before, so
He was up front. Yeah. So Gopher, you're leading this charge as you turn on a dime, you're about to pass a door, and then this smell this delicious, decadent smell just wafts through your nose. It's the smell of chocolate. You turn right and you run into a confectionery shop. You can see, like, in this shop, it's sort of like a bakery, and they sell different types of sweets. You can see there is like a small little chocolate fountain that's running, and it's currently like dribbling with chocolate. And it smells almost like the real thing. Just a hint, just a tinge of rust in there, but who knows? Might taste just like the real thing. It's completely abandoned. And outside, you can see like it's just an empty hallway. You guys are like nearing the end of the market wing.
I think Gopher doesn't really care for the chocolate fountain, but will, if he sees any, grab any like chocolate croissants or chocolate chocolatines, chocolate eclairs, those kind of things.
Okay. And then the rest of the crew just piles in behind you.
Are there any chocolate coins?
Yeah, they are. They're wrapped in
Okay.
gold foil.
I'll just appreciate them.
Are there any Mars bars?
No, they don't have those.
Shit.
It's a little insensitive.
Is there any Milky Way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. The Rampart Pockets one.
Pockets one. Okay, so you guys run through. You guys are in the shop, and you peek out, and you can see there's a whole force, like a force of troops that are going door to door, and basically like knocking and pulling like people out from their shops and bringing them essentially. And these Martian like troops have arm on them, like they have large blast rifles, and they have like basically body armor, and they're escorting these folks down the way you kind of came.
Okay, gentlemen, hear me out. These are Martians. Like, I could try and work with this. This could be over quickly. And in either the fact that I may die or we'll get captured.
Durin, I go talk to him. We'll meet you on the ship.
You say Baron?
Okay. Durin.
Oh, Durin. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you probably
I,
shouldn't talk to them, Baron.
What do you
Baron,
mean?
you can talk to them if you want. Durin's
I
the one
beg you.
volunteering. I mean, if you're also volunteering.
Hugh, why don't you come with me? We can just try and figure out what the hell's going on. Inquisitor.
Oh, sorry.
He was
He was in low power mode.
Yeah.
Software update.
Oops.
He was
I thought
rebooting.
you said somebody else's name.
Just staring
Wi-Fi,
at
I'll come with
chocolate
you.
coins, just appreciating the chocolate coins so hard.
I literally thought you said somebody else's name, but yeah, I'll come with you. Okay, let's go.
All right,
Okay.
I reveal myself out of the Team Martin up here.
Okay.
Baron. So,
Is the disguise self like over when that happens, or can he turn it back on?
Nope, that's it. It's done.
Okay.
And it breaks the bracelet too, since he used the 6-hour one.
Damn.
It breaks, but it's still stuck to your arm. It's like one of those, like
Like a slap
bracelets that they give
bracelet?
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's still stuck. It's just there now. So you guys are approaching the Martian troops. And what's the rest of the crew doing?
Gentlemen, hello. Greetings.
Slinking away.
Good afternoon, even. Perhaps evening. I'm sure upon first glance you're fully aware of who I am, and I welcome you with open arms. Bring it in, brothers. Bring it in. Go in
What-
for the hug.
one of the troops like presses like one of the radio devices like on his person. Yeah, we got one of those weird ones here. I'm engaging. Yes, sir. We need you to.
Svensson, is it?
No, it's
Are you aware
Svensson.
of who I... Oh, I'm sorry. I mispronounced Svensson.
Yes.
Are you aware of who I am? I reach into
No.
my pocket, and I put my one hand up as I'm reaching in my pocket. And I go, "It's not a weapon," just so we're clear. And I pull out my like more or less my card, like my diplomacy card from the University of Mars.
Your scroll of pedigree, if you will.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I minor illusion that I minored in whatever that same degree is?
Martian University of. Okay, give me
Minor in
a.
diplomacy.
Mindered in has a degree in PETA.
Yeah. Give me a. Let's say. Give me a
Wow, we haven't really
Arcana
done.
check. Let's get an Arcana check in here to see. Because he's gonna look at the QR code, if you will, of this.
You're right. My Arcana's not that good. It's only +1. All right, I got a 4.
It's like written with crayon, like
Yeah, it looks like the AI Art Gen version. Diplomat.
University of Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
The guy looks.
What a bad time to film.
Yeah, the guy looks at your thing.
Never mind my friend here. He has quite the sense of humor.
Huh. You're a Martian, eh?
Sure am.
All right. Well,
I'm not just a Martian. I'm one of the Martians, my friend.
huh. So I guess you saw the message. Are you related to the senator in any way?
You could say that. You could really say that. Why do you ask?
Well,
What's the last name on my card not enough for this guy to fucking put it together?
Nope. This is a military soldier. Probably a grunt. Probably not the brightest tool in the shed.
More brawn than brains, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
More bronze than brains.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Delano. Say, you wouldn't happen to be related to LaSalle Delano, would you?
I am indeed related to LaSalle Delano. Is there an issue?
Nope. This just got above my pay grade. How about you and your pal just stay here? Also, by the way, sir, it's against the law to falsify government documents. I'm not going to hold it against
Wait,
you.
who?
I have
Wait,
two
who's he
things.
talking to?
Two things to say to
He
you.
points to Inquisitor.
I didn't falsify anything. I made up my own university.
First of all, this being to the right of me is brilliant, but not always. And secondary, a joke's a joke when you take it. So I perhaps suggest you do.
I guess they didn't teach us humor at the academy. And he turns around and he communicates. Yeah, Sarge, I'm gonna need you to come down here. And you guys hear out of one of the one of the nearby shops, you hear a loud clang. Ting, 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 ting. Good riddance. And then you see this large armored man walk out from the shop. You can see he's got a long white beard, completely shaved head, and replacing one of his eyes is a cybernetic augment. It's just a red eye. And he's got this heavy armor plating on and these large, almost pauldrons that spark with electricity. And he walks towards you. As he approaches, you guys can just smell this stench of ozone that emanates from him. Sergeant, damn it!
He's under enlightening.
Your service.
Good afternoon, sir.
Am I to understand that you are a one Duran Delano?
Yes, Duran Delano, Junior Viceroy of the Cosmoland.
Listen, sir. This is an active Martian investigation led by your father, LaSalle Delano. I'm gonna need you to
How
come
is the
back
old
to
man
your
these
ship.
days? I guess I'm
Uh,
about to find out. All right then, let's go. I look over at Inquisitor and I roll my eyes.
Inquisitor just doesn't have pupils to roll; it's just white circles. So he just looks at him.
I reach to my earpiece and I click it on and I radio to Ox and I go, I'll be a little while. I got some family feuding going on right now. You guys do what you have to.
Yeah, no problem. We're just on our way back to the ship. Over and out.
Well, your father's prickly as ever, but I guess you'll see that in person. And he escorts you guys back towards your ship, in fact, because he's taking you to the docking bay. So we'll cut to the other three, Baron, Gopher, and Ox. You guys are basically just watching, Scooby-Doo style, just peeking your heads over the edge of one of these shops. What are you guys doing?
So Gofa, I'm thinking if we maybe run like a plasma line from the channel array device to the the quantum plasma engine, maybe we could do kind of like cut it so it's like one space gets us 2 space units of fuel. You know what I mean? If we run it through the magnetic field generator, then I think we could maybe work something out that way.
Listen, I mean, all kinds of folks have told me their theories about, perpetual motion and all this kind of thing and try to figure out how they can get, $2 for $1, that kind of thing. But it's theoretically impossible. Trust me. I know robots. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
But if we had a
We don't have the
fusion,
juice for it anyway. Like even
yeah.
even in theory, we don't have enough power to even attempt it. I mean, we'd have to. You've got a point though about running a line. Actually, I mean, it's not like it wouldn't do what you think it does, but it might give us a little bit of a boost if we were to save fuel on the jump and then
But
redirect it
we'd
into.
have to source plasma from like we'd have to get it locally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that maybe working. Hey, Baron, you know where to get plasma, right?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I have no idea. I think you're making random bullshit up as you're speaking. And that goes for both of you.
Well, you know what? You're not too far off there, Baron. But I can get us plasma. I know a guy. He's actually here on the Eris outpost. We could drop him a line. But Baron, what do you mean you don't know where to get plasma? That seems
Wait, what?
suspicious.
Wait, you didn't ask me if I know where to get plasma? I don't, but you didn't ask me.
Did you not just ask him? Go for
I
it.
mean, I asked him.
Oh, my bad. I don't... With Gopher, it's sort of in and out if I'm listening or not. I'm gonna be honest.
Baron, do you know where to get plasma?
Okay, I heard it that time. What kind of plasma? Like,
There's only one kind, as you know.
yes, we both know that. Okay. Well, Ox just said he knows how to get it, so I think we're probably thinking of the same guy. So let's go over there.
Yeah. Baron, can I just real quick, it's been bugging me. I just get out like my little handkerchief and I take some rubbing alcohol out of my pocket and put it on. And I go and I rub the Sharpie eyebrows off of his face.
Well, I got something on my face.
I can't take you seriously, man. They've been on way too long. I feel like we should have taken them off earlier, but everyone was too intimidated by you. But just get those off you there, just real quick.
As you're doing that, then the shop next to you is intruded upon. And you guys see the troops are making their way down very quickly.
Maybe it's time to go.
We got nothing to hide, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I will tell
Doc.
them anything. I will break immediately.
Let's head over to that inn, maybe see what those preachers are preaching about.
Yeah, it looked like those guards were taking Durin and Inquisitor to towards the ship.
Oh well, we can go back to the ship. What do you think?
Let's go to the inn.
Okay.
You know,
We could go to the research place. We haven't checked that out.
Yeah, but we're not really the learned types of learning and big words and whatever.
Yeah, those suck.
Speak for yourself. Anyway. All right.
Well, lead the way, Gopher. We're following you.
I don't know this place. I don't know where the inn is.
It's
not here.
No, all right. I know this place all here. I'll lead the way then. But we're going to the inn then, right? Thing is, I hate making decisions.
Listen, I just want to get out of this goddamn market.
Okay, let's go.
So the market, the wing has basically it's situated. If you think about it in quadrants, the top left quadrant is the market wing. The bottom left quadrant is the repair wing and the docking station. The top right quadrant is the research wing, and the bottom right quadrant is the in wing. So you guys are basically diagonal from the in wing.
Let's diagonal this bitch up. Come on, follow me, folks.
Are you guys going out into the main corridor of the market wing where all the troops are? Or are you trying?
No, we're taking some shady back alleyways. I probably know some sneaker ways around this place.
Okay, give me a let's say a investigation check for me.
Easy peasy, my boy.
He says
confidently. 6. Investigation though?
Yes.
That's a 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
Your memory is not what it used to be. At least you swear you're walking around these back alleyways and you swear they changed the layout somehow. But you start taking you go in a full loop around the back alleyways and then you end up in the same shop and then you're like, shit. And then you go down a couple of stairs and there's a couple ladders, vent shafts that you have to crawl through. You swear this is not the right way, but eventually you do make it to the in wing, where there's the similar layout where there's a number of different inns and taverns, real old school, where they're currently they all seem to be occupied. It seems like this wing hasn't been the Martian troops
yet.
Yeah, they're clearing off wing by wing. So
see what I tell you, like the back of my hand, I know this place. Easy peasy.
As you guys walk further into this establishment, this area, you see an individual that's crouched, sitting on a box, but he's basically doing a Slav squat, holding out flyers. The end is near. This is our final reckoning.
This guy seems like he knows what he's talking about. We should heed his warning. I'll go grab a pamphlet. This guy seems like he's fucking... he knows his shit.
Okay. It says, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Comet?
I'll take 2 flyers. He's already... How much is he asking for donations? I'm all
yeah, there's a little can right below his
I don't know how to
literal
insert
soapbox.
a credit
Like, I'm assuming space was a credit. I don't know how to insert
Yeah.
that into a can, but
There's tap.
It's got tap.
Does the can have tap? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got tap.
one tap on the side of it. 5 spaces
Okay.
out of the company fund, like out of the group fund.
It's one of those
Okay.
like skeuomorphism things where it's like it's a tap machine, but it looks like a can. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't actually have a slot in there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's actually just full of heroin that it keeps shooting up when no one's looking.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about this comet?
Tell us about it.
Yeah, literally just heard the guy
Uh,
shout about it 2 seconds ago.
I'm
Before
gonna
you
like
grab those
briefly
pamphlets.
read the flyer as I'm like saying, it's our Lord and Savior. It's this great
Yeah.
comet, and
Yeah, give us the rundown. What's so good about it?
The flyer says like it's basically just like it's a poor arts and crafts like photocopy of like a cutout of an actual like asteroid from some sort of like print magazine, which they don't have anymore. But like it's one of those, and then the letters, like they're all just like cut out of different magazines, so they're all
Like a
different
ransom
typefaces.
note.
Yeah, exactly. Our Lord and Savior
Yeah.
of the Comet.
Bodes well.
Children of the Comet. It says at the bottom, heed our warning. For those followers, our mission is nigh. We act in the eve. And then it has like some sort of cryptographic message at the bottom. It looks like some sort of just jumbled up signs.
The eve of which side of which planet?
duh. Does it say? It doesn't say on the flyer, does it?
It
I
like
sorta-
some jumbled up message.
What's
at
the
bottom,
cutout
that's
of
it.
the cutout of the planet? Do we recognize the planet?
Like it. Give me an intelligence check for me.
Oh, one more time. There we go.
You're just making his day.
Wow.
Oh, natural 3. I gotta start rolling this dice. +5. That's a 8.
8?
Yeah.
Well, you don't. It doesn't look like a planet, but that's all you can discern from it.
Looks more like a dodgeball. Baron, are you going all in on this or what?
I mean, the guy seems pretty convincing.
Because here's the thing, I kind of just want to bomb with you a little bit. So if you want to, I'll go all in on this with you too, man.
Did you say bomb or bond? Because I'm good with either. But I just want to know before we get into what we're doing here.
You know what? Let's leave that one open. Let's leave that
I'm
one
good with that too. We got some grenades
loose end, yeah.
and some friends. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, go for what are you saying? You just in for the ride?
I mean, the Baron has the best instincts of anyone on the crew, so I can't say no.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. As
Oh, we are bombing something tonight.
Yep.
Going forward.
give me a perception roll. Like, are you guys having this conversation as you guys are just in front of this dude,
We're
just
right in-
preaching?
Yeah, we're right in front of the
Right in
guy.
front of him. Give me a perception roll for me.
Who?
All of you guys. Yeah, all of you guys.
Okay.
Well, I'm good at those. for
Rolling
once.
different dice.
Hey, Jeremy built a character. High wisdom.
I don't see anything.
Me neither.
But the roll is shit, so it's just
Okay.
it's
What'd
just
you
the way
guys get?
tonight's going, I guess.
9.
9?
9, so yeah, 9.
9.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. All of you guys look around. There's some weird looks ahead, like at your direction, and basically, like there's a couple of people that are like whispering and pointing at you. They're like standing at these bar tables, like with drinks in their hand, and then they just like point at you and laugh. It seems like you're getting judged.
Damn. I didn't think there'd be judgment in my D&D campaign, but here we are.
Yeah.
We can't escape it.
Won't be so funny when we bomb your ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We're not gonna bomb
Yeah,
anyone.
We're messing
That was
around.
That was a joke. It's just
We
religion.
have bombs
yeah.
though. We do have bombs.
No, we don't. He's joking. He's a funny guy. We're clear. We're clean. Now put those dogs away. Get those dogs out of here.
The police aren't here, are they? Like
No.
they are?
No.
We're good. What are we worried about?
Well, should we
he-
grab a
he-
drink?
He doesn't have anything else to say. He's just sort of like on repeat. He just
Yeah, he
says,
just,
like, all
well,
these-
yeah, exactly. He does say, he does ask as you guys are standing for an extended period of time. Are you followers of the Great Comet? Would you like to partake in our great
Yes.
event?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, we are now.
Well, to prove your loyalty, we have a trial. Please, would you follow me?
I pull out a knife and I cut my hand down the middle and I hold it out to him. Let's go.
You just start bleeding all over the stage.
Yeah, it's just dripping.
It's just dripping.
I like wrap it in my shirt.
No.
That wasn't a good idea.
That kind of trial. All right, he
Just know that I'm into it.
he picks up like he's wearing essentially, so he's got like just a white robe on, but it's very stained and discolored. And it does have like, it's almost got like a tie-dye effect with the stains on it. In the dark patches like all around his eyes almost make him look like some sort of raccoon. But he's got this tattoo of a
Recon?
comet. Yeah, a recon. He picks up his crate, flips it around, and then like unloads a couple of objects, a couple of cylinders into his crate, and like holds it underneath his robe as he starts walking down into one of these saloons.
Sorry, did you see he had a comet on his head?
Yeah, a tattooed comet on his head.
That's what the guy said, right? Am I missing something?
Yeah.
He said that. So we're just inadvertently following the lead. When I thought we were just fucking around. So there you go.
No, Juggle's giving you the lead and forcing you into
Juggle's
it.
No,
like,
no,
yeah,
You will be following.
Juggle's
this.
tying all the loose ends
No,
together.
You guys just started fucking around with this guy, and it just so happened to be the lead. So as he's walking towards he leads you guys into a back.
Leads us?
Yeah, leads. Oh, he leads you guys into a
Oh.
door, into like a closed room, and you can see like it's in the back of one of these saloons. Like it's got the saloon doors and everything, and you can see in this room are a number of these acolytes, if you will, these preachers that are all kind of gathered around. And he announces himself. Brothers, we have new initiates to our cause. Let us give them the ritual of the comet. And they all look at you, and as they're like, it looks like they were preparing something, but they like hurriedly hide whatever they have like on their desks and stuff, and just like almost
get a
congregate. Sure, roll perception.
Nope. It 10.
A 10. Like you can see their intention is definitely like they're doing something worth hiding, but you can't see what they're actually doing. It's probably the steam coming out from the kitchen just fogging up your visor. But they all kind of congregate together, creating a semicircle around you guys as you guys enter this establishment. Or all three of you guys are just walking in here.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my chest puffed out, like, trying to impress these guys.
Okay.
Blood-soaked hand.
Yeah, just blood
I
dripping
am
down.
one of you.
Need blood and plasma.
Yeah, yeah.
So, brothers.
Is he actually whispering it after? Or...
Yeah. And they all
no
do the
echo.
same thing. They all do the same thing. New initiates are to be branded. The channeling of the comet The power will be beholden unto us. Bring the chair. Chair, 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 chair. And you hear this like creaking sound as one of the acolytes creaks, like pulls over what looks like a barber's chair and just rolls it out into the center of the room and spins it around. Brothers. Which one of you would like to be initiated first?
Pick me. I do. I'll sit down in the chair. I'll be like, brand me, daddy.
Okay. You hear like the sound of a motor starting up. With this razor given to us by the great comet, I shall shave you clean. And he just takes a swipe right up the middle of your hairline and just starts shaving your head.
Sorry, did you
I
say
have
a
a question.
motor
Does he take
started
the
up?
hat off, or does it just shave
is
the
my
hat
hat still
directly?
on?
No, the hat it gets taken off.
The joke's on him. I'm bald.
Yeah, I thought he was already bald. Yeah.
Oh, this must be easy. You're already halfway there. And then he shaves off like the rest of the wisps. He tries to go over everything. He tries to be thorough, but he's like, listen, pal, there's nothing here.
Yeah, make me feel bad about it.
He's fully devoted.
It must be a sign, brother. Bring the ink. The sacred ink. Handed down generations of us devotees. And you can see he pulls out this like they all chant Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka. They pull out this start pulling out like one of them
blue suede.
Yeah, one of them pulls out this blue rose, this blue colored box, and it has, as they open it up, you can see it's got like red velvet lined all inside of it, and just like a long tube, looks like a tattoo gun.
When they open the box, can I like dial in a little thing in my head and open up? I want to use my magic awareness.
Absolutely.
See if it's has some kind of,
Okay.
Technology,
macro. Yeah.
Micro, whatever built in.
So it just activates, right? Is it like a detect magic or what?
It's basically sort of, it's like the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover and what school of magic it belongs to.
Okay. So it has so immediately you get a read on this thing. As they even before they open it up, it has a very strong like presence about it. Like your sensors are basically going off the charts. As they open it up, we'll say like we'll kind of ditch the schools of magic, and we'll just like it's more
it's like tech something.
Yeah, it's more in the we'll call it like fields of technology.
Right. Yeah.
It's in the field of mental manipulation. Essentially mind control.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I get a read on this thing, like pull up Wikipedia really quick to like check what this shit is all about based on like the symbols and stuff that I detect and don't understand at first.
Yeah.
And as they start tattooing Ox, I'm just gonna be like,
it starts.
Wait! I want to go first. Get out of the fucking way! And I'm gonna push him out of the chair.
Huzzah, brother!
No, I'm more devoted than you.
Okay.
Oh, okay, man. You know that's fine. Like, we got plenty of
Whoa.
time. We're stuck
Yeah.
here. Like,
I'm just
chill
like
out.
wrestling.
how about you
him.
take it down a peg? You know, you hurt my hand. That's already
Oh,
cut
yeah,
open. You don't have to
jeez.
be.
Oh, we do not behave in this way. The comet treats us all equally and with great promise.
I get up and dust myself off. Sorry. My
Okay.
bad. My bad.
All right, Gopher starts like dusting himself off. The needle is still going. Gopher, do you have like the
He does
you have
this
the
hat,
helmet?
Yeah,
on, right?
yeah. I'm like in a little mech suit.
Yeah.
I am bald inside the mech suit, but I
Yeah.
have like a glass kind of.
They sit as you get led back onto the chair.
I'm just gonna like clumsily, like as I get up, I'm gonna just like sort of trip and like try to knock the needle out of his hand,
Okay.
making it look like
give
a
me
total
give me a
accident.
sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. Let's we'll go for it. Sleight of hand, you say? So 7.
7. As like as you go flailing, try to knock it out of your hands, like 2 strong arms grab you under each armpit and like prop you up and push you onto the chair. You can see like this brother, this acolyte, is much larger than the rest of them. He's got like a triple XL sized hood, like a robe on, and there you go, friend. There you go, brother.
Thank you.
And then he tink tink tink. We'll need this off.
Yes, yeah, of course.
As they say that, like we'll cut to the other two. We'll cut to Inquisitor and Duran, who are currently being lectured by Sergeant Dermot. Yeah, no good scum on this outpost. I'm sure you've encountered them. Being the son of diplomats and all.
I hold myself to a standard that involves not belittling those around me. I feel that you should follow the same path of life, my friend.
That's diplomacy talk, son. We don't need that in the military. You know what we got? Excessive force.
Is that what his arms are called?
Yeah,
Right.
that's what he names his arms.
How skinny of are his arms when he does
His arms are fucking huge because
No,
he's
he's
got like
actually
power
nice.
armor
He's
on.
got like
Yeah,
a huge suit on.
yeah.
Right.
Anyways,
Um,
so
but I don't think you forgot about equal chances. Like with my like little.
Oh no, dude!
how does he flex like the thing
And
like cartoonishly?
Equal
Your bicep.
opportunities. I like flex down.
Even the common folk are like, nah, bro, no.
You guys are being led into essentially like a processing an impromptu processing like facility. You can see a number of desks that are set up, and you can see Martian like officials that are sitting at these desks in like 4 or 5 different lineups where you have all sorts of people from Eris Outpost lined up in these long massive queues that kind of wind. And the behind these individuals, there's like these booths that are just covered in like force fields, like opaque force fields, and from time to time you see people coming out of them and sent to another location, and some of them are being sent back essentially with like a little stamp of approval. And you guys are being led into this foray. And as you guys are being led, we'll say, how about we take a quick little break?
This has been Sidebar Podcast, Episode 4, Part 1, Space Quest.